You're going second?
Yeah.
Oh, mulligan from Nick.
I already know what you're playing.
Hate to see that.
And it has
It literally has.
Yeah, I asked you a question earlier about it, bro. Earlier today.
No, it really is.
Did you?
You helped me build it.
I helped you build this today? Or like in the past?
In the past. This is the same one I've been playing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're playing Moon too.
No.
Yeah,
you're probably playing.
That's literally a god.
Yeah, no.
That's a godsend. You understand?
There's one on eBay right now. So it's
I'm gonna take this.
the empty box.
Yep, I know that listing. They
It's
won't like.
$350 for it.
I said
It's
no,
actually
sir.
crazy. You're
So
going
Nick has
second, right?
Fan Rotom in the start. So it looks like it's a mirror match. Roaring Moon versus Roaring Moon.
I'm just kidding. Don't.
Fan Rotom is actually really good in this deck because it gets you your Dunsparce.
Go sad boy real quick.
Let's get off the
Real quiet.
Dunsparce, you get the Dunsparce for the hand to draw.
Yeah,
To
nice.
evolve next turn to draw 3.
Yeah, looks cool.
Oh, wow.
It's alright.
Appreciate it.
Didn't get one to hand, so he must already have
It's
one in
alright.
hand.
That shit cool.
No, he could have added. Oh, he might have one in hand already. Okay. As long as he's got at least one in hand already, then he doesn't need to search the other. Bench the single prize Roaring Moon and attach an energy to it. Go
Draw.
ahead and pass over to Peyton.
Alright. Greninja.
Starting with the concealed cards puts him at a little bit of an advantage, getting the energy in the discard early on. He's got the Pheasantipity and the Darkrai
You got
V.
Pokemon?
So yeah, his list, I believe I remember, he is on the Darkrai V-Star for
Killing
that
it. You
item
gotta hit a Sada
retrieval from
here.
the discard.
Cooking.
So that is
No Sada?
really good.
I don't have Sada either.
That's what I draw.
But Earthen
First card.
Vessel putting
What's
another
that?
energy in the discard to get
Nice.
2 more
It's like,
from
bro,
the
it's
deck.
just going first.
So having
Okay.
2 in there already for a potential Sada coming up.
True.
That's what I was like,
I still got Darkrai.
So far, so good on Peyton's side for sure.
I love it. Alright. Squawk. Squawk.
Best ball
You're getting
for
Squawk.
Squawkabilly. Okay.
I think you're good.
I was thinking about it before.
That's how you're going to find that Sada.
Yeah, that's what we're like. You just go straight for the squad. Like, what'd you top? Did you top deck? And, okay, yeah, you got us. I did. Hopefully, just draw out of it.
So attach. Trekking.
Walk in sneeze.
Oh my god!
Trekking.
Bro, I should have left
Ooh.
it.
That's always a tough
Bro.
one. So now, if you squawk it, it might be rough. Yeah, you gotta lose
Trekking
one.
shoes finds the Sada, and now if you squawk,
like
you're getting rid
that.
of 2 Sada versus using the Sada, drawing the 3. I mean, hey, if you don't need to use the squawk, don't use the squawk. Just don't overextend if you don't have to. Yeah, don't use
Now
the
you're gonna
squawk.
squawk even more.
Don't use the squawk.
I know.
Don't use the
Trust me, I
squawk.
already saw it. I was like, I bet
Don't
you
use
it's
it.
gonna-
Don't
It
do
was
it.
going good, bro.
It happens to
Don't
me
do
every
it.
time. Every time I
Don't
got a
squawk.
Sada before I squawk,
Peyton,
I
I'm
just
telling
draw
you
the
right
stuff. I'm
now,
like, damn.
do not use Squawkabilly.
Terrible, bro.
I feel you.
Alright.
You're kidding me.
Be sure you did get the Sada though. Like,
Do not use Squawkabilly, Peyton. You don't
Alright,
have
I'm
to
gonna
do it.
squawk.
Yep.
Oh my god. He didn't need to do it.
Oh wait.
Put him down. Cookie stop.
Alright, he finds the Latias and the
Crazy
Pokestop.
that. Can't wait for end Pokemon, bro.
No.
Also, still on the bench.
Try and get the Japanese one with the misprint. It's
Cookie
worth
stop.
so much
I
money.
saw it. It looks crazy.
It looks nuts.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's all your Sadas.
Bro, what the hell is going on?
Peyton,
They're all just like clumbled up at the top, bro.
Peyton, you didn't need to do that.
He just squawks and Pokeball all his Sadas.
All of them are
And
gone, bro.
Pokestop. He Pokestop one and squawked the other
Pokestop.
three.
Oh
He
my
used one,
gosh.
squawked two, Pokestop one just now.
Hope you're running 2 Palpads.
That's what I said. I was like, I hope you got a Palpate.
10, 20 damage.
Alright.
It's win.
Let me see.
You know what?
I'll
Yeah, for a move, yeah. Yeah, for a move, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Motivate.
Single riser.
Okay, so he just retreats back, puts out the Radiant Greninja and passes, but I think
He has 2 cards in hand.
It's all scripted.
he didn't need to squawk, and he definitely didn't need to Pokestop. Like,
I don't know if it does.
I'll match you.
he had the Sada, he could
We
have
both just threw away
attached.
so many Sonas.
What is going on here? But that's
Okay.
good, better for you though.
So at least
That's
Nick
a little
also
bit-
threw away
a
2
little bit
Sadas with that Pokestop.
Every other season.
I created an army. I created an army of moons. The squad is me.
Nick's been playing Roaring Moon for like pretty much since it came out. Like the EX,
No, Melanie's infinite.
he was immediately on it when it
Misty's
came
better
out.
though.
Me some Melanie.
Right, Joey? Misty's better though, right?
So other people started to gravitate towards it. So he likes to say
No, they don't age.
joined
They don't age, bro.
the dark side of the moon.
That's wild.
Homie keep staying sharp.
He doesn't say
He
that.
said
I
he's
just
gonna
made that
wait.
up. But that's not
He'll be
bad
better
though, right?
They don't age, bro. She's been 10 for goddamn 50 years. What?
Get sharks, you new president. Bro, just incriminating himself.
I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I wasn't posted up with Misty, bro. I have a girlfriend.
I have a girlfriend.
I have a girlfriend.
Yo.
Good cover, Peyton. Good cover.
In the 6th and the 7th.
Explorer's Guidance coming down just to probably load up the discard with ancient titles.
I was raised to respect my
That's
elders.
Kill it, swap with Willie. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Really sucks. Yo, my prime catcher didn't come off my Sada division.
Okay, so not much able. Wow, I can't speak right now. Excuse me. Not much that he's able to do on that turn after the Explorer's Guidance. Just throw some ancient titles in the discard.
Attach.
Have an energy to at least each of these Roaring Moons. And pass back over to him. Looks like he has that Roaring Moon EX fully powered up, so all he needs to do is Calamity Storm for the knockout here. He's got the Stadium card to discard, so
Alright. Not the stadium for Calamity Storm.
yeah. At least
Damn, so I am.
starting up on the prize trade here. Even though it was just one prize, it's still something. Let's see, Nick, start with the
Yeah, after that, bro, I just gotta go silent. Can't say a single
Secret
word.
Box is a lot of fun in this deck. It'll get you the Sada, it'll get you the ancient item that you need, the Earthen Vessel, or is it just Earthen Vessel that's a ancient item?
They're sitting right next to each other.
But also like an energy switch or a dark patch if you need it. It gets you the ancient booster capsule. It gets you the Pokestop. There's the Sada.
Already ready?
Ooh, Artisan, not bad. There's the booster capsule.
I don't know.
So you're getting one item, one tool, one stadium, and one supporter. There's the Earthen Vessel.
Retreat.
Did I call it or did I call it?
It's 20, right? Not 30.
You see the single prize for Rhydon coming down as well as another Dunsparce.
Yeah, just going.
Getting ready for that runaway draw.
I'll go Skibidi.
Skibidi. I like Skibidi.
Looks like it was the Artisan to search the Dunsparce. So Masada is going to put the energy onto Koraidon and draw 3 instead of onto the active Roaring Moon. Does he possibly... He's got the Earthen Vessel to search for the energy and the Booster Capsule to discard, so boosting it by another 10 damage. It's another 3 to 4 just this turn. The Ancient Title's in the discard, so he's stacking that damage very quick. There's the attach for turn, and we are... How much are we hitting for with that Vengeance Fletching? Ooh, nice. We're going to counter catcher the Latias. So that way it doesn't really matter how much we're hitting for because it's going to be doing double damage. So that 70 is going to be a base 140. We just need 1, 2, like 3 or 4 more. Other than that, there it is. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 170 times 2. 340 damage coming down onto that Latias EX right now. Getting Nick the first 2 prize knockout, which is very, very good in this matchup.
Draw.
As Peyton is only putting down the double prizers, and Nick only has down the single prizers. So
I'm gonna Fez for 3.
And with the Koraidon on the bench, just 1 more energy, and he'll be able to use that first. I keep forgetting what the name of the attack is, but that first attack on Koraidon that says you can only use this if another ancient Pokemon attacked, or it does the extra damage if another ancient Pokemon attacked last turn. So it's another KO he'll possibly be able to take with that. Like Squawkabilly or possibly the Darkrai. Ooh, so Dark Patch to start powering up the benched Moon.
Earthen Vessel.
We have the Earthen Vessel to search more energy out of the deck. We've already used concealed cards though.
Earthen Vessel, Earthen Vessel.
You didn't want to keep the blow yuppie going.
Oh, such a beautiful art.
Dylan did it.
He's got 1 in hand to be able to attach. And then looks like Night Stretcher in hand to get another one back to attach next turn. So he'll be able to have another one online.
So how much?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 170.
170.
Yeah, so the active single prize Roaring Moon that Nick has out, sitting for 170 without weakness.
And I'll use Calamity Storm.
Ooh, Peyton's gonna just boss out the Koraidon on the bench and take it out with Calamity Storm. Meaning now Vengeance Fletching is hitting for 180 damage. So more than enough if Nick has another boss, more than enough to take out Squawkabilly.
What did you put up?
The Dunsparce will go back into the deck. Yeah, the Artisan
Did you put it down
is...
What? No.
Oh,
You bumped it, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
I just thought that you put it down that one.
Nah. I'm going back in. Mention you one.
If he has Luminion, then he gets to the boss immediately. Just gonna get this other Dunsparce. So he's got the other one in the active that he can evolve also this turn. So he can get another 3 cards. He just has to find the boss out the Squawkabilly.
Use it.
Oof, still no boss.
He's new this turn. I can't evolve him.
Right, so you cannot evolve this new one in the active, but you can retreat him.
If you like.
He ain't let me do this game, so. I have what I should.
Looks like he couldn't get to the boss, so he can't get the Squawkabilly out. Not bad. Night Stretcher for another moon.
Attach for turn.
Attach for turn to it. Retreat.
Explorer's Guidance.
Nice. Okay, we'll use Explorer's Guidance just to get more Ancients in the discard, and none of them were Ancients. It's very unfortunate that none of those cards were Ancients. Theoretically, he just needed 4 to get to the 220, right? No, 5 to get to the 230. Or no, he needed 4 off the Explorer's Guidance, because the Explorer's Guidance would have counted as the 5th.
Keep these 2. Bench 1.
If I play this,
So yeah, if he has other Ancient cards in his hand, he can Ultra Ball them.
so
Or you could also just Pal Pad back a couple of Sada, since you know you're not going to get to the KO this turn. It's safe to just put them back in.
just get 1 energy to clear it.
Alright.
Damage up.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
17, so 170 damage onto the EX, which it's not for nothing. It'll stop him from using Frenzied Gouging.
Draw.
Because if he uses Frenzied Gouging, then he's just giving Nick another free 2 prizes while only taking 1. So it's not a good exchange there. But I'm sure Nick wanted to see a boss's order, so he could have bossed out the Squawkabilly and just gotten another 2 prize KO there. Or even possibly saw enough cards ditched off of something else to get the Pheasantipity KO. But we know the Squawkabilly will be a free, like, final 2 prizer later, because there's no way he doesn't see the boss's orders eventually, right? Here we see the V-Star ability of Darkrai V-Star coming into play here. Going to be able to grab, I believe, 2 items from the discard pile, put them back into your hand. Which is really crazy. That's why some of these new A-specs and new cards are being printed with that little condition that says this card cannot be put back into your hand for the discard. Because cards like that and Regidrago still exist.
I'm gonna retreat.
Okay.
Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah. So he's going to retreat into the benched Roaring Moon that doesn't have any damage on it, and Calamity Storm for the knockout. Putting that damage back up to 180, I believe, for the Vengeance Fletching. Remembering the specific moves from the specific Roaring Moons is difficult. The baby one uses the Vengeance Fletching. The EX uses Calamity Storm and Frenzied Gouging.
I gotta cut it small.
Oof. Both of these
It's not
Dunsparce
small,
can
it's
evolve. It's not small, it's average, he says. That's what they all say. There's benching the second one. He's got to have the Sada or the other energy for the attach to set up that first one. And a 3 draw, but the Sada's been used, so 90 possibly.
Champion.
Artisan for the other Dunsparce, just keep those in rotation. Remember that one of the active can still evolve because it was from last turn. Nice. Attach return, so we keep those powered up.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
I already used the Sada, so we know boss isn't coming down.
Well, yeah, I shouldn't
But he could into a position where he uses the Iron Bundle, and then he could just put up a Greninja, so getting rid of that is fine. It might be 200 or 210. There. I have an Earthen Vessel. You can get another card in there for the count. I don't think you're at 230 quite yet. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You're at 200. He is at 200 damage so far. We still need probably 3 cards into the discard.
200.
Oh,
200.
7.
he's just gonna ping
10,
the
11, 12, 13,
ouch. Okay, so he's just gonna ping the Roaring Moon EX for 200.
Yes, sir, 200. I can only kill 2 more in my hand, so I would have only been able to get to 220. So I was like, let's just not even bother throwing it away.
Yeah.
Might as well just hit you.
Using the Earthen Vessel to just ditch that last Roaring Moon would have just put him at the 220 instead of the 230 that he needs, and he's still not seeing these boss's orders in hand, so... But having both of Peyton's Roaring Moon EXs paying for that much damage is very important. It means they cannot Frenzy Gouging, but they don't really need to as long as the stadium is in that spot. As long as there is a stadium in that spot, Calamity Storm is going to be knocking
I was
out
like, bro, he's got to
any
find
of
it
the
soon. Unless it was over
synchronizers.
here, I was like, is that POW pad in the discard? Crazy.
Took forever to get it though. I was searching for it a little bit.
But it is also very important that we keep the draw power active with the runaway draws so we can find those boss's orders.
So why did you want to leave the stadium out?
Leave stadium out so I can knock
But
out
at this point, everything, every 2-prizer is going to be in range, in what we like to call range.
It was not out. I could.
Just literally one card.
Every single 2-prizer that's out right now is definitely in that range. So
I got rid of your stadium side of the crime.
at this point, I think Nick has this locked, because at this point, all he has to do is
Good game though.
attack twice.
That motivate one
He
hard.
might get a knockout here, but all Nick has to do is attack twice. He needs to attack
These nice stretcher.
whatever Roaring Moon is going to be active, take 2 prizes, and then attack whatever Roaring Moon comes up. Attack whatever comes up next.
Not when you-
Everything is
Right to the
pinged
top.
for enough damage, or everything
Nah,
is
I know.
in that range. And the Vengeance Fletching that
It's
Nick
funny
has
to see
built
it.
up now.
Yeah.
After throwing them all away.
Yeah, terrible.
So I don't want to like mess up.
So it's a very tough position for Peyton right now.
Can't blow yourself up. Luckily, there's Artisan though.
I have an idea.
Sorry if I'm
Scramble switch.
I definitely didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's been Pokemon.
So good. If you didn't,
Scramble Switch coming down to move the Darkrai V-Star into the
You
active.
just got me the second bolt.
Alright.
And also, he added the ability of that Scramble Switch, moving all of the energy from Roaring Moon to Darkrai
We're
V-Star.
gonna use the
That's how I got
Yeah.
dark. So we got 30 plus 60, 90,
It's crazy.
1.
Should have knocked out.
Yeah, 120.
It's 3 for each.
Yes, 30 plus 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, Darkrai's
Oh, yeah,
Darkrai's
'cause of
attack
the
that does 30 damage
whatever,
and
just
30
like
more
find
for
out.
each dark energy
I don't know why I tried to like.
on his field.
I was thinking about
That is
like trying to knock out because I know you wouldn't have got rid of your Fez, so you would have like had to get rid of
Darkrai V-Star probably is not actually within that range. Did not even think about
That would have
that.
slowed down after my dodge.
Scramble Switch.
I had two areas
Crazy to think.
because one, I'm not using because I was screwed over in the first part of the game. And plus, your attack.
Now
is
I'm
off
really
having
interested to
stadium.
see how Nick is going to come back from
Why I
this.
want to have a lost vacuum on this deck, but it's going to be way so I'm just not play with it.
You can run a. Obviously, it's not good, but if you're using, I mean, if you're using areas here, you could run Gen Power. The Gen Power, as soon as you play it down from your hand, you're going to discard the stadium card and play.
I don't think.
It depends on the meta. Depends on if there's a stadium card that's really messing with you.
Yeah.
Here's the Earthen
Ouch.
Vessel.
Okay, so
Or we discard it.
Man.
Ooh, we're gonna bench. Yeah, so benching the Moon. Oh, Sada. Okay. Oh, he did put it in the bench spot, so it was, thought he was playing it, but no, he was trying to bench a Roaring Moon.
Thank you, Sal.
Yeah, I think Sada is the play. Unless you can get another Roaring Moon down now, Sada's definitely the play to power up at least that one. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Interesting play. Just Sada them now. Hope you can get another moon down again. Switch it. Ooh, never mind. Switch it over there so both of them are powered up. I was thinking get another one bench, switch it over to that one. That way you have two with one energy. Use runaway draw. Counter catcher. There it is. That's good.
Yeah.
Be able to use counter catcher now to take two prizes.
It's like 5 cards if you want to cut it.
That's what I do.
Yeah, just take the other moon with energy.
Gonna knock it?
Yeah, I am going to. I'm just doing some other stuff real quick first.
Very nice. Booster capsule on. To get at 200, which will put it out of the range of the Darkrai V-Star's attack. Because it'll only be doing
Knock her out.
30, 60, 90, 120, I believe. So even if he's able to get the other energy, making it 150, that still won't be enough to take out the Roaring Moon in the active because it's going to be at 200.
Draw.
So Peyton's going to need another like 3 or 4 energy here to knock out that active with
I mean, it was weird.
the V-Star
That's
Darkrai.
Yeah, because like chipping would have been like perfect if I was like.
Yeah, that's what I did. I didn't want to do that.
There is 1 minute left in round 3 here. So it is coming down to the wire. Both opponents have 2 prizes left.
But you could have like just chipped for 30, like whatever. You could have passed. Yeah.
Peyton's gonna nest ball for another EX Roaring Moon.
How many rounds is it? 4 or 5?
30 seconds left in the round.
Appreciate it.
Sada.
Okay, so we have Sada's Vitality, so that's 2.
All right, so one.
Yep.
3, 2,
Draw 3.
1.
Pokemon players, that's time in a round. Please begin your additional 3 turns now.
So
Current
Peyton's
players
gonna
turn
be
0.
turn
Sorry,
0. Nick is gonna be turn 1. Peyton will be turn 2. Nick will be turn
Yeah,
3.
it's all straight down. One straight off
They're
the
in the
edge.
final rounds of
Catch.
final turns of round 3.
Thanks, Kyle.
Thank you, man.
2 dark
All
patches.
right, I'm a Fez.
So he's able to get 1, 2, 3, 4.
Some jelly.
New 0 over here.
4
Yeah,
more
it's in right
energy
now.
that turn. So now Darkrai V-Star definitely 30, 60, 90, 120, 50, 180. Yeah, definitely hitting over that booster capsule now.
So he's got
200.
He's got 200.
I think you're
Darkrai
3,
is
6,
definitely
9,
hitting
12,
over.
15, 18, 210. Yeah, you're definitely knocking with Darkrai if that's what you're using. He has enough.
yeah. All right, I'll knock with Darkrai.
Okay.
He's gonna knock with the Darkrai, going down to his last prize.
And so he'll 120 damage from it. So he has 30 left. So he'll have what? 150. This guy.
Yeah. I think I have a knockout. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'll just show you.
So
Draw.
we'll see if he has
Bench the
if
moon.
he has the
So
knockout.
double energy switch to the moon.
Oh snap!
Attach return. Retreat.
Retreat. Boom. Frenzied
Yeah.
gouging.
GG's, bro. It was a close one.
Dang.
It was. No, I was wondering. I was like, as soon as you played Sada and I knew you could
that's
disrupt my
a
hand, I was
crazy
like, okay.
way to
I was wondering
finish
if you had
that
Iona
game
or
up.
Judge.
To just have
well,
the
you definitely have
Darkrai
the
in
knock.
the hand with the
But I
double
didn't even
energy
think about
switch and the
disrupting
attached
their hand.
return.
But I didn't have it in.
So that way you can just use frenzied gouging for the immediate
deck.
knockout for the last
My
two,
Iona
for
was
his last
prized
two
in the last two.
prizes
So I was trying to
against
get
the
the Iona to
Darkrai
Iona you, but I
V-Star.
couldn't.
Yeah, I was like the Darkrai because he has 270 health.
Yeah.
So